It's been forever, I know. It's been like 2 weeks, so it's kind of weird. I know I left you guys a little bit out the loop. I told you how many eggs got fertilized and frozen and everything like that, and then I just left you hanging, sorry. I did go on vacation to California for a little over a week, so that's really where I've been. Those of you who follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I'm sure you've already seen. Anyways, so I am officially scheduled for a frozen embryo transfer, FET. So it's awesome, it's very exciting, but it's kind of like a big waiting game again. But this month is already over, so I'm very close to my transfer as long as all goes well. I've already hit a couple bumps in the road. So I'll go over that right now. I'm gonna try to remember it as clearly as I possibly can and how it went down. But I called them after my retrieval. I called them when my period started. It started like probably like 5 or 6 days later, maybe a week at the most. So I called them with that, and they didn't have me start my birth control until like a couple days later. So they didn't have me start it like immediately. So I think that's what caused the issue. I don't know. But it was with a different lady as well. I was scheduling with a different lady because my initial IVF coordinator went on vacation as well, or she wasn't in the office, so she had me contact this other lady. I don't know. Who knows what the reason was. I'm gonna trust in God. Maybe it was meant to be that way, or it was meant to be that way, not maybe, it was. So anyways, so I started my birth control on the 31st, and I called in and asked, because I was scheduled for a blood test on Labor Day, on the 7th. And I was like, are they even open? Maybe she didn't realize it. So I called, and it told me, my schedule tells me to start my Lupron on the 7th. And the lady told me just come in for your blood test on the 8th and then just start your Lupron when your schedule says to start the Lupron. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. So I started my Lupron, 20 units, on September 7th. And then that morning I went in to give a blood test. Got a call that day, and they're like, you're breaking through the pill. The birth control is not working. You're creating follicles and eggs. I was like, what? So they're like, well, you need to come in tomorrow and get an ultrasound. And if the follicles are big enough, then we can kind of force you to ovulate. So went in, they were big enough, luckily. So they put me on some meds. Norethindrone, 5 milligrams tablets, and basically I was taking 1 tablet twice a day for 5 days. So I did that, and they're like, after you take those pills, you should get your period in a couple more days. So I took those pills, and I actually started my vacation with these pills. So I'm like, oh great, now I'm gonna get another period while I'm on vacation in the beach area. So I was kind of like, oh, whatever. And it was my birthday week too. So I'm in like celebration mode. So when did I start these? I think I started these, I had to go in for another blood test the day we left. Or no, just joking. I was scheduled for a blood test the day we left on Saturday, but because we had to change the whole protocol, she's like, you don't need to come in for a blood test. Just take the pills and call me when you start your period, the very first day. So I did. I started my period the day after my birthday. So my birthday was on September 16th. Started my period on the 17th, which was Thursday. Still out of town in LA. And she was like, well, I would have you come in for a blood test, but you're out of town, and if I send you to like a LabCorp out of town, I won't get the results till Monday anyway. So why don't you just come in on Monday and we'll check your blood, and if everything's okay, then we can start everything, and hopefully you'll stay on schedule. So initially, or for the whole time, I was scheduled for an embryo transfer on October 7th, which is so close. I'm so excited. So as far as I'm aware, she said we're still on schedule, so that's good. But it did change up a lot. So I'm not on birth control. I haven't been all month, and I just took those pills. I'm not on Lupron either. So I came back on the 21st. I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. I came back on the 21st to have my blood test again to make sure that, I'm ready to start the estrogen and stuff like that. And also to check my like a baseline ultrasound to make sure there's no like polyps, my ovaries are okay, lining and all of that. So that went well. Luckily, everything was normal. Everything was good. So I was able to start my estrogen. And I'm basically taking 2 milligrams 3 times a day. So 6 milligrams a day. And she also has me on 2 Miniville patches. 2 of them, and she's like change them out every 3 days. So that's exactly what I'm on right now. No Lupron. She told me just hold off on that. I may not even need it, which pisses me off because I already paid for it and I can't return it, so I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I go in for another blood test on the 28th, which is Monday. Today is Saturday. Yeah, Monday, so very soon. And hopefully all that is well. And I don't know if I'm gonna start something else, but on the October 2nd is when I would go in for another ultrasound and blood test. And again, if all is well, I start my progesterone injections. I'm scared of those because those are in my butt, like in the muscle. So this intramuscular injection. So yeah, that is all that's where I'm at right now. I did get my box, another box of prescription drugs or whatever, what have you, I am gonna make a video on that just quickly. I don't know if you guys like those videos or not, but hopefully it helps someone out there. But it's just gonna be my meds to prepare for my frozen embryo transfer, and then obviously after we input the eggs, there's like progesterone and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm so excited. October 7th is like so close. And I may be pregnant, or I will be pregnant. I'm gonna be pregnant. I just have a feeling that I'm gonna have twins, which, cross our fingers. We decided on 2. I don't know if I told you guys that already. So we're gonna do 2, leave the rest up to God. So please continue to pray for me. I thank you guys so much for your support and for all the love. I will see you guys very soon. I'm gonna film my little unboxing of my frozen embryo transfer meds right now. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much. Bye.